Good morning. Happy Wednesday to everybody out there. It's my Friday. Hell yeah. That's what's up. So it's March 26, 2025. What's up? Got my coffee ready already. And it's like 5:19 a.m. I just got up. So I was sleeping good. Could have kept going, but gotta work. Some of us gotta work. And I'm one of them. I don't even know if I would know what to do with myself if I wasn't working, really. I'd probably get really bored. Working does keep the boredom in check. All right. Wednesday, March 26th. See what's going on. It's been kind of a long week for me. I got a little drama action at work this week. Nothing too serious, but enough to irritate me a little bit. Just because other people are morons. That's all. That's all I'm going to say about it. So it's like there's always something political to bitch about on both sides, it seems like. It makes you wonder if it's all just a big show. It's all fake, you know? Just to pit people against each other. What? Judy? Oh, that's cool. Judy, my old supervisor. Yeah, she just wants to be my friend. Yeah, what's up, Judy? I liked her. She was cool. All right. Let's see what we got here. I made a comment on a comment and someone thought it was funny. Let's see. I don't even want to get into that one. It just has to do with that Pete Hegseth dude. Hey, Horsey. A couple people like my new backdrop on my Facebook. It's just Trump, picture of Trump in the sky with the stars behind his face smiling. It's pretty funny. Text is not classified material. Jimmy Cunningham thought that was funny. I don't know if that's in good or bad way. Jimmy's cool though, regardless. I'm a little groggy, even though I got plenty of sleep. Goofball Tim Walsh recently celebrated Tesla 225 and falling. It's now at 228. Yay! Tesla's coming back. Good for them. You know, I'm not super into like Teslas, but I do like Elon, and I wish his company all the you know, well. I give that a like. When are Democrats and liberals going to learn? The more they hate, the more the other side wins. It's that simple. It's proof's in the pudding, man. Proof's in the pudding. You know, hate always loses. You know? The original doorbell camera. It shows someone peeping through the window. Every classroom should have a USA flag. Yes. Heart that. Let's see. This is episode, I'm guessing 29, maybe 30. Let's see. 20 is 30. Yep. Huh. Why would you do that? So anyways, I really don't have a lot to report. except it's my Friday. The chores keep adding, now we got repairs on top of just my regular chores, so it just keeps building up. The pad just keeps me busy, and there's just no way I can get it all done in one weekend. My dude is having problems with his mom. His mom's sick, so that's why he hasn't been here to help to finish the job. But that's okay. Mom always should come first, regardless, So I do have a plan to fix the hood. I'm just going to get washers and put those on the screws, and it'll hold it up. So it's easy fix. And then just keep doing chores, they never end. But I'm still going to stay on top of my exercising. That's going to be my number one priority, is my exercising, and continue to try to lean out as much as I can. And then I'll get back in the gym and start with my muscle training again. I'm just kind of going back and forth these days. A couple months of muscle training, and then a couple months of just cardio and fat burning. And just that's about enough to keep me tapped out, without getting too sore or too tired. I got to also preserve myself for my job, because my job is physical. I do at least 5 miles a day just walking at work. So it's a lot altogether, and it's starting to work. I'm slowly losing weight. It's really hard, but I would say consistency is the key, and just watching what you're eating is part of the key also. And that's what I've been doing, and it's working. But just you have to have patience too, because I've known from my own experiences throughout life that if you don't have the patience, then you just give up. You start coming up with excuses, and that's what I used to do. And I'm sure other people do that also, because it's easy. Excuses are easy. Being consistent's not. Consistency is hard. You have to push yourself. All right, let's see here. See what's on YouTube. Iran announces war with America? Really? Well, I don't think Iran
what I'm looking for
is ready for America. Unless they're trying to start like a world war, which is not good. NASA lied to us. Elon Musk, the terrible truth about the 3 Soviet cosmonauts who, oh wow, what is that?
Soyuz 11 blasted off.
The terrible truth about 3 Soviet cosmonauts who were brutally killed. Oh no. The Hemi returns and why it doesn't matter. All right. Dodge is bringing back the Hemi V8 instead of keeping going with the electric, which is cool. Thank you, Trump. Trump ended the electric mandate, which is cool. I mean, when Biden was going to implement that electric car mandate, that's when I was like, oh, hell no. You can't force people to buy electric cars, man. And that's when I started. I didn't like electric cars. I just didn't like that mandate. I don't like people trying to force me to do things I don't really want to do. Now, if you wanted to buy me an electric car, cool, I'll do that. But you can't force people to buy stuff, That's bullshit. I can't afford to buy no Tesla. I wouldn't mind having one, though, because I actually do think they're nice cars. I dig them. I think they're quick. They look cool. The inside really looks cool. I love the simplicity. The only thing I don't like is everybody that has one. They all look exactly the same. There's nothing really unique about them. you know. So let's see what else. Not a whole lot going on here on internet, so that's cool. We'll go ahead and button this up for a minute. So I feel good. I want to get some running in this weekend though, for sure. At least 2 days. Each day I'm off. Get some sun on the skin. It really helps me feel better. And just try to enjoy myself, even at work and when I'm off work. Try to enjoy every day, enjoy my life, because regardless of my situation, working or being overwhelmed with chores at home, still have to remember to enjoy my life as much as possible and try to help other people enjoy their life as much as I can, you know. And, you know, I think becoming sober is helping me do that, because I'm not dealing with, you know, being my, you know, poisoning myself and putting myself in a toxic state, you know, like literally chemicals, toxic stuff, and, you know, just bogging myself out with whatever I'm poisoning or, you know, intoxicating myself with, whatever I was doing that with. And it really helps to not have to deal with that and just be my normal self. And it seems like I'm able to enjoy myself more, even when everything's all work all the time. But I'm still learning and more able to enjoy every day more now. It seems that I'm sober. Regardless, I'm not having fun, but I'm still feeling well enough where I can even enjoy myself in not the greatest situations. You know what I'm saying? And that's a plus to being sober for sure. You know, when I was drinking or doing drugs, it was temporary, you know, fun or feeling good, and then the aftermath was horrible, because you'll feel good for a few hours, right? Maybe 4 or 5 hours drinking or smoke, whatever you do to you know, your elixir. That's, you feel good during that time, but then you got the other remaining, you know, 15 hours of the day, you know, 6, 7, yeah, 15 hours. So you feel good 5, 6 hours out of the day, and the rest it makes you feel like crap. Where sober, you feel good the whole time, right? You're not dealing with no hangovers or nothing. So cutting drugs and alcohol out of my life allows me to feel better all the time, most of the time, all my awake time, and I'm sleeping better. And and when you feel better, you're just going to enjoy your life better, regardless of the situation, you know. So, you know, I'm just stating some of the benefits to being sober. And I'll be having a year here very soon. Let's see, in about 3 weeks, I'll have a year from alcohol and a couple years from drugs. So it's starting to pay off. It's been paying off, but, you know, I'm just a lot more able to deal with every day a lot better and enjoy every day a lot better, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to start getting ready for work. I got my breakfast. I got to get going. My lunch, I got to make it. And it's my Friday. And like I said, I'm just going to try to enjoy everything I'm doing, regardless of what it is. Just try to make everything the best I can and enjoy my life. That's the name of the game. You know, that's should be the name of everybody's game. Enjoy your life regardless of what's going on. Still, you have to try to make the best of it, right? That's what I'm doing for sure. And hopefully you guys are too. So you have a good day. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And if you do, hit the little bell for the notifications. When I post up, you'll get notified. And we'll catch you later. See ya.